Have you ever thought that you will be working with something, some entity that you don't know, you cannot see? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought that you can ask for help from an entity that you don't see and it works? Well, if you want to know that it's possible, continue watching this video. My name is Catherine and I talk about various topics. Of recent, I'm talking about true stories. And this, I'm going to talk about African spiritual world. This is a true story. This is from my grandmother. My grandmother stayed rather in a very beautiful land with a lot of trees, an arcade of trees. And this arcade, of course, were forests on each side. And means of transportation from her house to the main road was not there. And this time she was alone and she needed to go somewhere very early in the morning at around 4 a.m. As in 4 a.m. she had to be there, whatever it was. That's personal. But she had to be somewhere by 4 a.m. That means she had to wake up around 3:30 there. And she had to walk. And this path is not so safe, especially as a woman and you're walking alone, an old lady, you're walking alone. It's not very safe. I mean, we have a lot of malicious people, especially in Kenya, on the western part of Kenya as well. Anyway, it's part of Kenya, so anything can happen. So she was wondering how she's going to make it. She was alone, as I said. But she remembered one time, I can say that she attended some religious classes when she was still young in school, when the colonists had arrived in Kenya, and she attended those classes of missionaries. And she remembered that they told her that we have angels. Everybody has a guardian angel, as in an angel sent by God to protect you whenever you need protection. I know most of us believe that these things are just for the Bible, just leave them there, read them and leave them there. Maybe these things only appeared to the 3 wise men when they were going to give gifts to the baby Jesus. Or maybe, stories of just angels appearing and giving warnings or passing information to people in the Bible. And they leave it there. No, they're there up to now. They still exist to the present world. They're just not in history. So this is what happened. She decided, okay, let me take the risk. Let me ask my guardian angel to protect me. So she took off in the early dark morning. No lights, it's a village. So there are no lights like you will be walking around. So she had to just depend on, her knowledge of the route. Of course, it's not like, there's a road, but it's not tarmac. So there's nothing dangerous if you know which direction you're going. And the little light from the moon. So as she was walking, she saw some 3 men coming towards her. And she was like, okay, here we go. I guess this was maybe some security man getting back from work, whoever they were, but you can never know. So she panicked. And they were walking very fast towards her. You know how the security men walk when they're coming from work? They're tired, they want to jump into their bed. But she don't know why they were walking fast to her. She just knew these are men and they're coming to my direction. And she was scared. So what she did, to her surprise, they greeted her. They sent a greeting. How are you, old men? How are you, old men? In my tribe, old men sounds like an accusation. You guys are old or something. But in my tribe, it's respectful. Like Muriena Vasahulu. That's how we say Muriena Vasahulu. How are you? Greetings to all you old guys, you old men. So she was surprised. Which old men are you? Greetings. She thought maybe there's some men behind her. She looked behind. There was no one. She was the only one. So she was wondering, how comes they said greetings, you old men? Anyway, she just answered since there was nobody behind her. She said, we are fine. We are fine. So she was a bit shocked and she was wondering whether somebody was walking behind her and then hid. When she looked behind, she continued walking faster, now scared that actually could be some old people following her, but she can't see her. She can't see them. And then there was another group of people again. Two guys again, walking very fast toward her, looking very rough, and she was here like, now I'm done. Old men behind me that I cannot see when they're hiding. When I turn behind, they hide. And these two guys coming towards me. This could be a plan. Then, to her surprise, they said again, how are you, old men? So she looked behind again. There was no old man behind her. So she was just, perturbed, and she didn't know what was going on. She just greeted them, told them she's fine, and walked very fast. She arrived at her destination very safely without knowing who these old men were. So she assumes probably those were her guardian angels guarding her, appearing to these guys so that they think that she is with somebody. So that is the story from my grandmother about some guardian angel protection. Then this other one, this is another story now. This happened to me without my knowledge. This was my dad. My dad and mom, they love going to church very early in the morning every day. And so this timer, my dad has this habit of, he wakes up early, makes some tea, takes a cup of tea before he rushes. But this time he was a little bit late. So he rushed to the kitchen as usual, boiled some milk, and then in a hurry, they left with my mom for the church. And when he reached the church door is when he remembered, oh my God, I forgot the milk on the cooker. So that means that it was gonna spill over. So what he did was like, okay, let me give some work to my guardian angel. Let me leave it to my guardian angel. And that morning, as usual, I woke up just to go to the toilet so that I go back and continue enjoying my sleep. The toilet I used was upstairs. I normally use the toilet upstairs. There was another one downstairs. But this time I went to the toilet that was upstairs. I think there was somebody, one of my brothers, was in the toilet. So I decided, let me go down. When I went down, I just decided to pass the kitchen a bit. I don't know what I was looking for, but I was just in time to find the milk about to spill. So I just switched it off. Then I went to my toilet. When my dad came back, he asked, who switched off the milk? Who switched off the cooker? I said, I'm the one. And then he said, how did you know that the cooker had some milk? I said, I don't know. I said, I just went to the kitchen and switched it off, and that was it. And then he told me, you know what? I told my guardian angel I forgot to switch off the cooker. When I reached the door of the church is when I remembered I had left the gas on. So I asked my guardian angel to send somebody to switch off the milk. I just said, okay. So guys, if you like my stories, like, share, and subscribe. 95% of you, or rather 98% have not subscribed and are watching. So please like, share, click that button and subscribe for more of my stories. Ciao. Bye. See you.